a selfie for an Argo fan?
An Argo fan, absolutely.
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it. So can you run?
The support is on Facebook.
Do you want to tell us how it went in
How did the meeting go?
I will. Just give me 2 seconds.
Thank you so much.
First of all, thank you so much. We've had a very, very productive meeting, obviously a very long one too. We know that we're very close partners for many, many years. We want to make sure we continue building on that relationship. We feel that the temperature is being lowered. We feel the temperature is being lowered. And we've also agreed that we're going to have another meeting next week. And I think it's going to be very productive as well. We want the best outcome for both countries. We're like a family. Sometimes there's tension between families, but that was an extremely productive meeting. And I just want to thank Secretary for the opportunity to go in there and stay this long and communicate. We shared a tremendous amount of views back and forth. And I'm feeling very positive, and I just look forward to reaching out again next week. But this, I can honestly say, was the best meeting I've ever had coming down here.
Why do you say that? Why?
Well, because I feel and I keep saying we feel like the temperature's come down. I'm not commenting on their behalf. We also know we're an extremely important trading partner. I'd say top tier in the world for the United States, and how we can continue working together to support each other. And I know it's still going to be moving forward, and we'll get there, but there'll always be bumps in the road. But it was very, very productive.
Premier, it would appear that
everything is still on, right?
I'm sorry?
Nothing has been stopped. There's still
no, but it was very, there's, I don't call them the threats. We're having very productive conversations, and it turned out very, very well. And I just look forward to again continue communicating next week. We got a lot on the table back and forth, but it was very, very good, very civil. Very going back and forth, so I just appreciate the opportunity. I'm grateful that we're able to do this rather than going back and forth on tit for tat.
Premier, how do you take Commerce Secretary Lutnick at his word when he says something very different to his American audience when he appears on Fox News? Once again, he mocked Canada, he mocked you, he said that Donald Trump taught you a lesson and that's why you backed down. How do you deal with that type of tone when it's coming from the U.S.?
Well, I can't comment on Secretary Lutnick, what he says. All I know, first time we had an opportunity to sit right across from the table from him, look him square in the eyes, and had a great conversation. It was very positive. That's what I can tell you. It was very, very positive on both sides of the table there.
One more, guys. One more. Is the energy surcharge going back on?
Achieve with this meeting today? What were you hoping to achieve?
You know, my years in business and years in government, I believe in building relationships. And I think we've come a long way in building this relationship. It's the first opportunity. I've talked to Secretary Lutnick before. Now, keep in mind, Secretary Lutnick is a brilliant business mind, a shrewd negotiator, and he's doing what's right for his country, and I'm doing what's right for my province and in turn our country. But let's continue on this conversation. But I'm leaving this meeting extremely positive. That's what I'm leaving.
So will your
Premier, does there need to be a federal election?
in this administration over the last 10 days or so.
They're very bright individuals, bright business people and shrewd negotiators, but they're doing what I'm doing. I want to protect our country, our province. They want to protect their country as well.
Do you have a message for Mark Carney? Should he call an election?
Thank you guys.
That's up to Mark Carney.
Will your electricity export tariff remain paused, sir, until next week? Premier, will the export tariff be paused until next week?
Right here.